Hey guys, welcome back to Millennial Nation. Matt and Mike here. Today's episode is about the entrepreneur's dilemma.
There's 5 different areas in life that you can conquer, but you can only pick 3 of them. So let's bring it on in, Mike.
Let's get going.
Millennial Nation.
There's 5 different areas that you can conquer right here on this whiteboard.
Right.
Work, friends, sleep, fitness, family.
Right.
And like we said in the intro, there's only 3 that you can pick to conquer. At the end of this, we're going to tell each of you which ones are most important to us and which ones we're going to conquer this in this time in our life.
Yeah. Yep.
But first, we're going to go through each one and talk about each one. So first one is work. Obviously, we all go to work, but are you going the extra mile? Are you putting in the extra work? Mike, what do you think?
I mean, in entrepreneurship, it's work is your life. You know what I'm saying? So you work 40 hours. That's not entrepreneurship. 60 hours. Now you're getting some shit done. So you are dedicated to put work before anything else. If you have to go through lunch breaks, you don't go in for dinner, you don't go out to dinner, you go in early, 4 a.m., work to 10 p.m., and do it over and over again for months to years before you even notice that you're getting anywhere sometimes.
Yeah.
You
So
know what I'm
work
saying?
doesn't really necessarily mean go to your normal job and just kill it.
Yeah.
It means putting in the extra time, or it means starting your new business and putting in time for that, like we're doing here. We started this show. We're putting in the work right now. We're putting in the work.
part-time.
And that's what it takes.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. We still work 40 to 50 hours a week.
Yeah.
And we come in here and we spend another 12 to 15 hours doing this show every week, plus everything else that we got going on. School,
In our lives.
other
Yep.
things, friends, family. So you have to pick 3 of these to conquer, to go to that next level. You can only conquer 3 at the same time.
Yep.
So the next one is friends. We all have friends. This actually kind of comes with what we're doing. So me and Mike have this show. We have this cast, this video blog, and this actually builds our vlog. This builds our friendship. So it kind of comes in with work.
Yeah.
So you can actually, if you're becoming an entrepreneur, you can include that into your entrepreneurship. You'll build friendships within that. So it kind of goes with it, but you can only have just the acquaintances.
Yeah.
There's a difference between acquaintances and a friendship.
Yeah. Work friends and
you're not going to have best friends if you're more worried about 3 other things.
Yeah. Well, also, like you said, and there's certain, friends are important to all of us, but, so many of us have friends that really ain't that great for us. They're more, negative. So, how many friends of ours, they might not say anything about doing this. You might think it's dumb as shit. That's your own thing. I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But, you always have time for friends, but you got to decide when you're trying to go the level up, massively. You need to only hang out with the friends that move you forward. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong damn room. You know what I'm saying? With that, you are the average of your friends. Take all 5 of your friends, and I do this. These are my 5 friends. I am the average of them. Or, is that good for me or is that terrible? You know what I'm saying?
Is it bringing me down, or is it pushing me forward?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Sleep. We all need sleep. Me and Matt were talking about this earlier. Me personally, 6 hours of sleep, I'm golden. If I sleep more than that, I'm tired. I don't know how people could sleep in on a weekend. I'll sleep in at 7, 8 o'clock. But, that's because a long week. We go to bed 11, 12 o'clock on a Friday. So I get my 6, 7 hours. But if it's over 6 hours, I feel like shit. So, but some people can sleep, 10, 12 hours. I couldn't, my brain would hurt so much. I get headaches from that.
So everybody's body is different for the amount of time that they sleep. I need a little bit more sleep because I notice in my production through the day that I don't have the full functionality of my brain. Basically, my brain power is a lot less when I get little sleep, and I feel it build up over time. So if I get 6 hours of sleep on Monday, 5 hours of sleep on Tuesday, another 6 hours of sleep on Wednesday, and then come Thursday, and I only get another 6 hours of sleep, I'm dead. My brain is just like I can't function normally or at a high capacity
top level.
Throughout the whole day. I need that sleep.
Yeah, and also, and like I said, sleep to me is not that important. But if if you literally sleep 2 hours less, I forgot what the exact number is, 2 hours left, or 2 hours less every day for 1 year, I think you gain literally 30 full days of your life in 1 year. And it's like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of production,
month. You know, you have a 13-month year, you know, to where everybody else is sleeping on the weekends, and you're saying, I'm not sleeping in. I'm putting in more time building my website, building this, seeing customers, doing proposals.
Yeah.
1 month is a shitload of time.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that time is quality time. So if you're tired, you're getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and that time isn't doing anything extra for you. It's
Game of
not
Thrones,
worth it.
stuff like that. Yeah. What the hell? As an entrepreneur, I love Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones has not moved me forward. Yeah. I still miss, I think, like the last 5 episodes. Well, I mean, it's way over now. But, who cares?
Whatever.
Next, sorry.
Yeah, next one is family. Now, family is more important to each person as you ask them. To me, it's very important. I have a big family, and I like to see them all the time. I like to have a close relationship with my family and see them on a weekly basis. So, that's something that everybody needs to scale on themselves. But what we talked about, you can only conquer 3. So if you want to have a close relationship with your family, or if you have a family, you have a wife and kids and stuff like that, obviously time is going to be lost. You're not going to be able to go to the baseball games. You're not going to be able to go to the soccer games or whatever it is that you have your kids in, or seeing the orchestra on the Thursday night at the local elementary school. Yeah. I think might have something to be left behind if you're trying to build a business and become an owner, or build your brand.
Yeah. Well, also, I mean, right now, I don't have any kids. You don't have any kids. So family's important, but until we have kids, a kid or 2 kids, and it matters. Each relationship's different. Family is important. But like you said, there's people that can literally work 60-hour weeks and they still get home, get the kids off the bus, put the kids on the bus, get them off the bus, still go out to dinner once a week. It's all on how you use your time. You said efficiently use your time.
That's what they're conquering.
So they're building a company, not sleeping, not going out to the bar with their friends. They're worried about their daughters, like you said, the orchestra or gymnastics, whatever it is, and that is what, and that might fuel their passion in entrepreneurship also. Mm-hmm. This is something that, and of course, family, or when you have a family, that pushes you to work more time, to be more dedicated. Because if you mess up, guess what? Your family suffers.
Yeah, that could be too. If you have a positive family who's giving you motivation, then obviously that's something that you want to be around. But if it's hurting you, or if it's pushing you down, then it's something you want to walk away from.
Yep.
And last but not least is fitness. Yeah. A lot
fitness
of people,
and health.
Yeah, fitness and health. Are you eating healthy? The quick and easy way is usually going to McDonald's or a fast food joint to eat. Is that you taking the time to make yourself healthy. Also working out, you always want to stay fit and healthy, because that's really what's going to give you your energy at the end of the day. You got to watch what you eat and exercise on a regular basis. But it goes to a degree, you can still work out and conquer 3 things, but you're not going to have the chiseled bodybuilder body,
unless
and be able to
industry.
do other things. You know what I mean?
Unless that's your industry.
Yeah, unless that's what you're doing for a living. But really, if we're trying to build our careers or build a business, and we are worried about sleeping and having friends around, obviously fitness is going to be lost. Now, it doesn't go away completely, just like other things. If you pick 3 other things, you pick work, family, and fitness, that doesn't mean friends is all gone. It completely deteriorates. It just means that you're not going to have a close relationship with friends, with multiple friends.
Yeah, but we found this topic came up. We saw it on Facebook. I saw it on Facebook. I sent it to him. The founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, his older sister, Randy, she put this out, just saying, a couple years ago, she was at a conference talking about it, and she put in there, entrepreneur's dilemma, maintaining friendships, building a great company, spending time with family, staying fit, and getting sleep. Hers was family, business, and friends, business, and family. She said she really doesn't get a lot of sleep. Of course, she's a director of Facebook. Who knows when you get sleep doing that? And she doesn't work out that often or eat well. That's just, once again, she's running $1 billion company, a director of one of those.
Yeah, it's a high stress job too.
Oh,
When you get into business, sleep kind of actually just goes away slowly because your mind is racing.
Oh,
especially
constantly.
when you are she's a director, but if you're the owner or if you're trying to build something, your mind is racing
And
24/7 from the
marketing,
time that
crazy.
you fall asleep, from the time that you wake up. But it actually wakes you up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It can literally wake you up.
Oh, yeah. Goes
So
all the time.
sleep kind of goes away with that.
Yep. So, all right.
First thing is that now we'll get into what mine is. Mine, number one, is going to be work, entrepreneurship, my business and brand that we're building here behind these microphones, and also other things that I have going on that I can't get into, but work, definitely. Next one is family. I have a close relationship with my family, and I need that in my life. They give me more motivation than anybody else that I've ever had, and I can't get rid of that. I have to keep that in my life to keep on going because, one, it's part of my values, and I need it, basically. Yeah. And then the last thing is sleep. I've noticed throughout my long, 10 years, 11 years that I've been in the workforce that when I get a good amount of sleep, which is usually 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Now, I'm not talking about sleeping in until noon.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting 11, 12 hours of sleep really isn't that good for you.
Yeah, that's a waste of your life.
Yeah. And getting about 7 to 8 hours of sleep for me is the perfect time. It gives me the right amount of energy so I can last all day. Yeah. I can go from 5:30 in the morning all the way up until I go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, that is what is important to me. And I've noticed that I can go through the whole day and my production is way better if I get that sleep in. And if I don't get the sleep, my production goes way down and it's not worth the time to lose the sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, over the 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, work, definitely number one. I love this, my current job, all my jobs I've had, luckily, I've been fortunate. I've been mostly management jobs. So, that part of business excites me all the time. So, and me, I'll send messages all times, of the day, night, middle of the night about this, about work or ideas I have. Or in our group chat with a few of our other friends, see what about things. Work is very big to me. But I was brought up in a family business for 17 years, something like that. Second for me, it's going to be my friends. I love my family, I do. But I see my friends more. They're more of the brainstorming, calling you, Mike, I can get a better reach on ideas. Like I said, works on one, so I want to talk about that the most with people. My family, I can talk to them. But the friends, because Millennial Nation, when you talk about family, a little bit older, but I talk to you about, current issues with work, friends, whatever it is. And to help, it's more of a balance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what's going on today, what's going on now, what's in the now.
Yep, yeah. So, and another one for me is fitness. Fitness and health. I'm trying to eat better, doing, my meal prepping. I'm doing that after I get done shooting the day. Trying to go to the gym. It's kind of hard with work right now. Busy. No excuse, but it is very important to me. I need to, if you eat shit, you feel like shit. Pretty much the way it is. So I try to eat as best I can 85% of that time. Does it work? Yes. Do I eat crap sometimes? Yes, sometimes. You see that Snickers bar and it beats me. All right, I got to eat that shit. Even though I know I got an apple next to it. And I'm like,
oh yeah, I do that shit at my house all the time.
Sometimes
I get a whole bowl full of bananas, apples, and grapes.
Yeah.
And my ass is reaching up, going for the Nature Valley goddamn salty and sweet bars.
Yeah, the peanut one. Oh my god, it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, but that's something to me that is very good. Because I know this is the only body you're having, I'm having, and you're having. So if you don't take care of it, and something goes wrong, it's only your fault.
Yeah.
You will regret it. We all see it. Family members, friends, people you knew in school, they drop dead. Something happens, and you're like, holy shit. And it should. I did a delivery during this week, and I told them, it struck me harder than I thought it would with health, was I delivered coffins. Very weird. But it was two people that were younger than me, 28. One was 22, I think one was like 26.
By drugs.
They didn't say.
Yeah.
But either way, shit. you know, when you
Yeah.
see it, I'm like, okay, these are, you know, I'm taking them. Okay, it's weird enough. But when you literally see one of the bodies and then you hear they're younger, it makes you think.
Yeah,
Even if it wasn't drugs, it could have been anything.
Yeah, anything. Even if it was drugs, it doesn't matter. They died at a very young age.
And that is fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like after that, I decided it's serious time, you know, to take care of myself. You know, I don't want to be 60 years old, not, you know, diabetes, heart attacks.
Yeah.
I have no interest in that lifestyle at all.
Yeah, you have more pills than there are days in the calendar.
And you know people that they take, they're like, yeah, I take like 30 pills. I'm like, dude, when I take my vitamins, it's like 6, and I'm tired of pills. Like, how the hell do you take that many? But it's like, if I don't, I'm done. We're getting off course.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But, you know, that, you know, Entrepreneur's Dilemma, 5 areas, you know, pick 3 to conquer. Once again, these will change throughout your life and my life. You know, right now, work, friends, and fitness is mine. In 5 years, it could be work, family, fitness. Yeah. It could be sleep. Who the hell
Anybody
knows?
who's in their 20s or 30s, their number one should be work. I mean, that's bottom line, top number one. You should be more worried about your career or your business or whatever you're trying to start. You need to be worried about that now, because if you don't, you're going to be in the bottom of the barrel when it comes, like you said, you're 60, 70 years old and you don't have any money, you don't have any health care, you don't have anything.
No.
Right.
So you got a bunch of friends
you're just
going to
deteriorate.
With.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and like you said, you know, worship number 1, take care of yourself throughout your entire life. That should be in the top 3, I would say. Of course, friends and family. Family, of course, ultimately number 1. Am I going to go to work when somebody in my family is sick or ill and they might pass today? No. But at the same time, you know, take care of all these things.
Yeah, none of them actually go away when you pick 3. But like we said, you can only conquer 3. That doesn't mean the other 2 go away. So I didn't pick fitness, but that doesn't mean I stop working out or I stop eating healthy. Yeah. I basically say I'm not going to put all my energy towards having a 6-pack abs and being able to run a marathon whenever I want to. It's just not, I don't have that desire anymore. I want to build my business. I want to have a close family, and I want to be able to have energy when I do those things, which is sleep.
And you already done a triathlon, so it's like those are one of the things. So you say fitness. I've already done a triathlon. I would like to try one this year. If I get to it, I get to it. I'm not gonna hate myself if I don't. But sometimes you just conquer that thing. You know, your family's gonna be number 1. Your kids. I have a 1-year-old, 2-year-old. Once they're grown up, you might not F the kids. You might say, you know what? I'm gonna start a business. I'm only 45 years old.
Exactly.
They're in high school. They don't hang out with dad anymore. They want to go out, do their thing with their friends. Okay, I'm gonna start another business I always wanted to do. And you put it off because you had kids. Yeah. So you never lost the interest. You just put it away and say, okay, I'm gonna work where I am now for a couple years, then move on.
Yeah. So everyone who's out there watching this video, what are your 3 areas that you want to conquer? And let us know, and tell us why too, because we really want to understand people's mindset at certain ages and what they're doing in their life and what's more important to them, especially millennials. Yeah. So, do you have anything else to add?
No, I think that was a great episode. Like I said, comment, tell us why everything, and I love to discuss different areas, and it's nice to know feedback on why it is, your favorite picks.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.
Have a good one.